Hello, I'm Logic Bunny, and come with me down the rabbit hole of knowledge. Ever feel like your computer's a cryptic puzzle, a swirling vortex of tech jargon you just can't crack? It's like everyone else is fluent in this digital dialect, while you're stuck trying to decipher the Rosetta Stone of software, right? Slow computers, settings that seem to shift with the wind, and that nagging feeling of being a step behind. I get it, but what if I told you there's a secret key, a hidden language that unlocks a whole new level of tech mastery? A way to transform from a tech noob into a super user without needing a degree in computer science. This isn't about complex coding or hours of tutorials. This is about simple, powerful tricks. The kind that'll make you say, why didn't I know this sooner? Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive into a treasure trove of quick wins. From keyboard shortcuts that'll make you a speed demon, to hidden settings that'll transform your digital world. So, are you ready to level up your tech game to finally understand the secret language of your computer? Let's explore this together. Ever feel like you're stuck in tech molasses? Slowly clicking your way through menus, watching everyone else zoom past you in the digital fast lane? It's a common pain, a silent frustration we all experience. That feeling of wasted time, of being a step behind. When you're just trying to get things done, there's a myth out there, a sneaky little whisper that keyboard shortcuts are only for the tech elite, the coding gurus, the ones who speak fluent binary. But what if I told you that's just not true? That the secret to unlocking speed and efficiency is simpler than you think. Let's shatter that expectation right now. Imagine this. You need to copy and paste some text. Instead of reaching for your mouse, clicking, and dragging, you use a simple shortcut Ctrl+C2 copy, Ctrl+V2 paste, or, if you make a mistake, Ctrl+Z2 undo it. Boom! Instant time saver. And switching between windows, Alt+Tab, a simple move, and you're navigating your digital world like a pro. We're talking seconds saved on every task, minutes added back to your day. Now, let's try a quick quiz, a fun way to learn the most useful shortcuts for your operating system. For Windows, Ctrl+C for copy, Ctrl+V for paste, Ctrl+Z for undo, and Alt+Tab for switching windows. On a Mac, it's Command+C, Command+V, Command+Z, and Command+Tab. Practice them along with me. Take a moment, pause the video, and try them out. See how quickly you adapt. Think of your keyboard not just as a collection of keys, but as a musical instrument. Each shortcut is a note, a specific combination that plays a melody of efficiency. You are the composer, and your fingers are the instruments. The possibilities are endless. What if we tried this? Do you ever feel like your digital life is a chaotic mess? Files scattered everywhere. Your desktop a graveyard of forgotten documents, and the endless search for that one document that seems to vanish into thin air. It's a common pain point. The frustration of losing files, the time wasted in digital scavenger hunts. There's a distortion out there, a belief that organizing your files is a tedious, time-consuming task, that it's boring and not worth the effort. Let's shatter that expectation. A well-organized system doesn't have to be complicated. Simple folder structures and consistent naming conventions are the keys to bringing order to chaos. Imagine, instead of a digital jungle, you have a clear navigable map to all your files. Let's embark on a practical transformation. First, create a basic filing system. Start with 3 main folders: Documents, Pictures, and Downloads. Within Documents, create subfolders for projects, clients, or topics. Use clear descriptive names for your files. Project_proposal for now. Docs is much better than doc1.docx. I'll even provide a downloadable template to get you started. Think of your computer as a library. A well-organized library lets you find anything instantly. You walk in, you know exactly where to go. But a disorganized library is a labyrinth where you're lost in the stacks, wasting precious time. By organizing your digital files, you're building your own personal library, a treasure trove of information at your fingertips. The possibilities are endless. Let's explore this together. Do you ever feel like you're only scratching the surface of what your computer can do? Like you're driving a Ferrari, but only using first gear? It's a hidden pain, that feeling of untapped potential, of knowing there's more power waiting to be unleashed. There's a distortion, a belief that customizing your computer settings is only for tech experts, the ones who speak the language of code and configurations. Let's shatter that expectation. Many of the most powerful and useful settings are surprisingly easy to access and customize. They're right there, waiting for you to discover them. Let's embark on another practical transformation. Let's start by changing your display settings. Adjust the brightness, the resolution, and the scaling to optimize your viewing experience. Next, let's look at power plans. Are you on a laptop? Choose a plan that balances performance and battery life. Finally, let's customize your privacy. Settings control which apps have access to your location, your microphone, and your camera. Think of your computer like a car. The settings are the controls. Your dashboard, your steering wheel, your gears. Learning these controls allows you to drive at top speed, in comfort, and safely. The possibilities are endless. What if we tried this? Let's face it, we've all been there, staring at a frozen screen, a slow internet connection, or a cryptic error message. The frustration is real. The feeling of helplessness can be overwhelming. It's a hidden pain. The constant battle against tech glitches. There's a distortion, a belief that you have to call tech support for every single problem, that you're at the mercy of the digital gods. Let's shatter that expectation. Many common tech issues can be solved with a few simple troubleshooting steps. You don't need a degree in computer science to become your own tech problem solver. Let's transform that frustration into empowerment. First, the most fundamental step. Try restarting your computer. Often, this simple action resolves the issue. If that doesn't work, let's check your internet connection. Is the Wi-Fi on? Are you connected? If you're still facing problems, try clearing your browser's cache. I'll provide a troubleshooting flowchart. Now, think of yourself as a digital detective. You have the tools, the troubleshooting steps to solve the mystery of the tech problem. You're not just a user, you're an investigator, uncovering the secrets of your computer. The possibilities are endless. Let's explore this together. Do you ever worry about your safety online, about scams, viruses, and privacy breaches? It's a hidden pain, the fear of the unknown, of the potential dangers lurking in the digital world. There's a distortion, a belief that online safety is complicated, a constant battle that requires endless vigilance. Let's shatter that expectation. Simple habits, easy to implement practices can drastically improve your online security. You don't need to be a security expert to protect yourself. Let's transform that fear into confidence. First, start with strong, unique passwords for all your accounts. Second, enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. This adds an extra layer of security. Learn to recognize phishing attempts, those sneaky emails or messages designed to steal your information. Finally, practice safe browsing habits. Be cautious about clicking on suspicious links and download files only from trusted sources. Think of the internet as a vast city. You wouldn't walk down a dark alley without knowing the rules of the road, right? The rules of the road online are the simple habits of online safety. Learn them, and you can navigate the digital world safely, avoiding trouble and protecting yourself. The possibilities are endless. What if we tried this? So, we've journeyed together, diving deep into the secret language of computers. We've unlocked the power of keyboard shortcuts, tamed the chaos of file management, customized hidden settings, become tech problem solvers, and learned the rules of the road for online safety. Remember, it's not about being a tech genius. It's about understanding that tech skills are within your reach, that learning doesn't have to be a struggle, that you can transform your digital life with simple, powerful actions. Here's your call to action. Practice the tricks we've explored. Make them a part of your daily routine. Experiment and explore. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. And to keep the learning going, I recommend exploring online tutorials and websites. There's a wealth of knowledge out there waiting to be discovered. You've taken the first step. You've embraced the challenge. You've unlocked new tech powers. What will you create?